Hey guys, we're going to take a look at this classic wooden turntable, a brand new product from One by One, and a very high quality looking turntable. Now, it's high quality in its own right. I mean, it's in a class by itself. So if you're one of those guys that's going to leave a comment and say that a Technics or a Sony vintage 1988 is going to be better than this, you're right. It is. But if somebody wants something new and they're not an audiophile, then this is going to be an awesome gift for them. Wait till you see this thing. It's beautiful. It really is. It's a beautiful piece of equipment. So before we get into it, though, I wanted to let you guys know that I have had bronchitis for the last 10 days prior to making this video. And I have been coughing and my nose has been congested. So I apologize if I don't sound like myself because I'm still kind of under the weather here. But I don't need sympathy, just letting you know why my voice is so much deeper than it normally is. So anyway, let's get into this guy, okay? Classic wooden turntable converts records to MP3 on your USB stick. This thing really is 3 different units in one. It is a Bluetooth speaker, it is a turntable, and it is a MP3 recorder from the turntable. So that's pretty cool. That's the only thing it will allow you to record to a USB stick, but it will put your vinyl on MP3. If we look around the side of the box, here we'll see the features. 3 speeds for 33, 45, 78, belt-driven turntable, built-in speakers with 2-watt output, which is not that anything to get excited about. Wooden turntable with a dust cover, RCA output jack in the back, 3.5 millimeter auxiliary in jack, phono record function, USB MP3 function, a 45 RPM adapter is included, and the DC power adapter is also included. It comes in 2 delicious flavors, brown and black. So in this case, for this review, I chose the brown on the left. All right, and I think on the on Amazon's website, I think they called it blonde actually, but I could be wrong. Here we go, a 3-speed turntable, USB MP3, and 3.5 millimeter jack. So let's get a look at this guy. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised, at least in its looks, okay? If you're an audiophile, none of this will surprise you or excite you, okay? Okay. And ladies and gentlemen, here she is, the classic wooden turntable. Now, I say that just because that's what they call it, but I would have called it like the RJ7000 or something. I mean, where do they come up with these names for these products? In any case, here's our classic wooden turntable, and it looks really good. I mean, if this isn't real wood, then it looks very much like real wood. I would assume by the cover, it's saying that it is a wooden turntable, that it's actually made out of wood. And if they said that it is real wood, I'd believe them. It looks really nice. If I lift up the dust cover here, you can see how she looks there. And again, it's very nice. It was actually surprisingly stunning to me. When I took it out of the box and looked at this thing, I was like, wow, this thing really looks high quality. Now, you probably already know this, but it isn't really that high quality. The looks are high quality, but under the hood, the specs just don't quite measure up, and I'm going to tell you why. Again, we got the 3 functions there. Actually, there's a 4th function. It has the auxiliary in jack on the back, so that gives it 4 functions. So we got the Bluetooth input, auxiliary input. We have the capability to record our vinyl to USB stick, and of course, you can play records. So you guys are probably wanting to know, how does this thing sound? So we're gonna show you how it sounds. All right. And your next question may be, where is the sound coming from? I don't even see any speakers. Well, the speakers are actually on the bottom of the unit. They are up underneath these grills here. So your left channel, right channel are right there underneath. And these pegs that are on the bottom are feet lifted up high enough to get the sound out from underneath it. And of course, there is rubber feet on there too to prevent any kind of vibration that would occur with the sound. All right, so now you see where the sound comes out. I think that was kind of clever of them to put the speakers on the bottom like that, because it essentially makes the turntable look like it doesn't have speakers connected to it. I'm going to use our favorite test record for this video. I do have this entire album on my channel that you can listen to. It is the 8 Seasons of Chromalox. So you can listen to the speaker output on this guy and then compare it to a direct line input of this vinyl from a magnetic cartridge. This is a ceramic cartridge that we've got on this unit here. So let's go ahead and give it a try here. We have to turn the power on over here. This is from side 2 of the record. So I have the unit paired with my Android device. You can see it on the screen there as 1x1 BS003. So let's hear what a Bluetooth digital music would sound like coming through this thing. Here again is a song by MK2 called The Big Score. So as you heard right there, the sound quality really isn't that bad. Let me go over the features for you again real quick. On this control panel here, we have the on-off button, and even with it off, and it does tell you, as you just heard, that it is off.
Power off.
So even with it off, the light stays on. So that's just a little FYI there. You got your USB MP3 button here. So this is your functions right here. USB MP3, phono, and Bluetooth. Down here we have the phono record button. So that's the button you hit when you're ready to start recording from a disk to your flash drive. And then you have controls here for your Bluetooth. So I can go ahead and restart my music on there if I wanted. And and the other thing is this controls the playback of the USB stick as well. All right, let's take a look at the jack panel on the back. And on the back here, you'll see your auxiliary in, which is your 3.5 millimeter. You have your line output, so your RCA left and right. And then your power adapter plugs in here, and it's a 6 volt, 1500 milliamp input. For our next demonstration, we're going to go ahead and make a recording onto this SanDisk USB flash drive. I have the unit set on phono, and you'll see a little blue indicator light right here, as well as the light that's on the SanDisk drive. I'm going to go ahead and use the cue lever on the right side of the turntable to cue up the song that I want to hear and record. We're going to go with the second tune on here. See if I can get it in the right spot. I'm going to hit the phono record button. This is the greatest record ever made. Just wanted to let you know that. Okay, I'm going to hit phono record again because I'm done recording now. Alright, you see that the light stops blinking over there. I'm going to go ahead and set this thing back down. Now we're going to switch it over to the USB MP3 function. You'll see the blue light change over here. And here's our recording played back. And it looks like it plays it over and over again.
Power off.
All right, so here is my suggestion to the manufacturer of this product. First off, I would like, this would be my request to make this thing better, is what I would do is I would put a magnetic cartridge on the tone arm instead of a ceramic. I would also include a special needle just for 78 RPM records, the old ones, although this one does a pretty good job of playing the old 78 records, the big heavy ones. The next thing is, I think when I took this out and put it in my laptop, this flash drive, I believe we were looking at about 128 kilobits per second transfer rate, and it doesn't even sound that good. It sounds like AM radio quality when you're playing back the music. So, you know, I suppose if you had a record that had a bunch of speech on it, that you could transfer that to a flash drive and it wouldn't be so bad. But then again, how many people have records that have just speech on them? Typically it's music. So those would be my complaints about the turntable, is that the sound quality is, like I said, it's a little harsh with the ceramic cartridge. Could be better if it had a magnetic. But overall, I think the unit looks good, and I think it's built well for what it was intended to do. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it'll help you make a decision whether or not to buy one of these units. Guess I gotta take my flash drive out. But yeah, if you have any questions, you may present them on my channel, and I'd be happy to answer those for you. Please subscribe and share with a friend.